All right, Algebra 1, welcome to QM6 Last Check. I'm going to do a few problems in here, make sure everything's done, and let's go from there. We've got solve each compound inequality and graph its solution. I've got x minus 6 is greater than, I'll try this again. I'm going to do number 1 and 3. 2 and 4 will be done on Google Classroom, but I'm not going to do them in this video. So if you've got questions, make sure to ask. We've got number 1 says, x minus 6 is greater than or equal to negative 12, or 3x plus 5 is less than or equal to negative 16. I know that this is an or because it says or. If it doesn't say or, it's an and. Ors have to go out. So let's treat these separately. X minus 6 greater than or equal to negative 12, or I'm going to treat these separately. 3x plus 5 less than or equal to negative 16. Going to do the one on the left first. The inequality on the left, I'm going to add 6. I have x is greater than or equal to negative 6. Greater than or equal to negative 6. Or 3x plus 5 less than or equal to negative 16. I'm going to subtract 5 on both sides first. I have 3x less than or equal to negative 21. Divide by 3 on both sides. X is less than or equal to negative 7. Come over here to negative 7. Things that are less than are going to go this way. I have made sure it's an or because it got arrows pointing both directions. There we go. Let's look at number 3. Number 3 is an and because it doesn't say or. It's an and because it doesn't say or. Negative 17 less than or equal to 1 plus 3x, which is less than negative 8. I'm going to solve that middle part by subtracting 1 from everything, which gives me negative 18 is less than or equal to 3x, which is less than negative 9. Going to finish isolating x by dividing everything by 3. I have negative 6 is less than or equal to x, which is less than negative 3. So I'm going to come over here to negative 6, put a closed dot. I'm going to come over here to negative 3 and put an open dot, and ands go in between. This also says this, x is somewhere between negative 6 and negative 3. It could be negative 6, couldn't be exactly negative 3 though. There we go. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Write the compound inequalities shown by the graph. I'll do 2 and 4. Those will be on Google Classroom, but not in this video. This is an and because it's going in between. I start like this. X has to be bigger than something, but less than something. Well, in this case, it's got to be bigger than 0 and less than 3. It could equal 0 because that is a closed dot, and it cannot equal 3 because that is an open dot, and that is that. Next one is an or. It's an or. Let's look at the left side. X is going to be less than something, or X is going to be greater than something. X is going to be less than 7. It cannot equal 7 because it's an open dot. X is at least greater than 11. Could it equal 11? It sure could, because that is a closed dot. And there you go for those two. Those things combined are your 1 and 2 level work. Your 3 level work is here. Write the compound inequalities. You're going to need 2 separate ones. Draw and label a number line and graph the inequalities. Julie does her homework either between 4 and 6 p.m. or between 8 and 10 p.m. Now, I know it says or, and that may have thrown you off, and that's okay. I like to be a little tricky sometimes. We've got homework time I'll call H, somewhere between 4 and 6. You could also have between 8 and 10. That's why I said you will need 2 separate inequalities. Those are my 2 inequalities. That's a really poorly drawn 8. My number line is going to look something like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. So somewhere between 4 and 6, and I said it included 4 and 6. You didn't have to, as long as everything matches up between your inequalities and your graph, and also between 8 and 10. I know, I like to be a little tricky sometimes. So again, I will put everything up here on Google Classroom. Hope you're having a great day. Take care. Talk with you soon.